ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. You good?
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
All right,
Another run here with Hall. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back first downs.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
From 28-yard line.
Switch, yellow, down, cut.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins. He gets free. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, New York. You talk about a response after After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here is Bell on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's Black Olsen. 10 Black. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here we go. Set.
Now, faking the give. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
52 Blues.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Middle, he's got Tucker. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Ready. 45. White.
They put Wilson in motion.
Set.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
Intended for Christian Watson. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Got it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drop. And He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
First carry for the Auburn alum. Tank Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there.
Okay, ready? Ready. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end, Mayer. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Set, right. Black 50, green. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11.
Ready. Ready. Come on, set. Black 40, black ultra. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
45, white. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Penei Wanwu out to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Don't jump. Go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Fields. Short one there to Okonkwo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fields to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields now. Through the middle of the field. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
at the 19-yard line.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he's into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready. Yellow. Switch. Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Let's go now. Ready.
A handoff, running left is Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Tony Adams, they're on the stop.
Brings up second down.
2nd and inches.
Here we go. 52 blows. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
6, ready.
Back to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Raiders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he is stopped. That's the 25. The drive will begin there. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sam.
Here's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Michael Mayer, touchdown Vegas. The extra point is good. And the Raiders go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
at
touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Good night.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, it's Fields. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Raiders' 26-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Forced out wide, and he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Ball red. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one caught by Tucker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 25-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Middle. He's got Tucker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
A gain of 16
A
yards.
fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
32.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Bowers. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Here's 3rd and 2.
Down. But it's 3rd down.
43 rail. 6. Mega. Check cut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Here's a handoff to Genty, and he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
For the Jets.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
A run. JT. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with a pick.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here is Bell on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
toss to Jeanty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
On second down, Jeanty. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Got it. Set, cut. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. There wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up third down.
Come on, green down. Yellow.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They will run it over center with Hall. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. We're good. Cut.
A run here with Hall, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And for the moment, that's a first down. But we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Fields to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league,
Breece Hall. into the end zone yet again. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
Run right up the gut to Genty. He gets free inside the 25. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On the give, it's Hall. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fields now. He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throwing it left into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 2. Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Hey, can. Here we go. We good. Press. But green 19, guys. Tonight.
Fields. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Jets will line up for a
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Raiders 35.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Drop this one down to Genty.
First down pass. Complete to Ashton Genty.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
39-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Now he's loose again. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Here we go. 10.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He's to the 10. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7.
Raiders 42.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Striker, 33, yellow, stick, mega. Snap, red. Cut.
Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second down and 10.
Set, ready, set.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. It's green gap. 45, white. Cut, cut.
He's got the tight end Mayer. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 14.
Set, cut.
And the Raider first down.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll find Kenty out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Come on, come on.
Willis now to throw. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
First down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Cougar night.
Willis now to throw. And that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one, taken in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Whoa!
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Benton on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, here's Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, son. 5:51. 5:51.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Here's Hall. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Move. Right.
Another run here with Hall. And he will score again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets are going to extend their lead.
Jets 63. Raiders 49.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
18.
Willis. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And this will be incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
15 yards on the play. And the Raider first down.
To throw is Willis. Finding his tight end there. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Willis. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Come on.
Throwing, Willis. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing, Willis. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Raiders 56.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Green 19. Delta. Tonight.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Don't make me wet. to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane.